My name is Tucker Ward, and I will present the case of Mozert against the Hawkins Board of Education. The facts for our benefit are as follows. The parties involved were the students attending public school in the jurisdiction of the Hawkins Board of Education, as well as the parents of said students, the board itself, and the Tennessee State Commissioner of Education. This case concerned freedom of religion and the question of how it interacted with certain facets of school curriculum, specifically the Holt curriculum, which was in use at this time in this district. Certain materials were found by the plaintiff, that is, the students and their parents, to contain themes and content offensive to their religious beliefs. This case was brought before the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Tennessee in October of 1946, and after an appeal by the Board of Education to the Supreme Court, the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals reviewed the case between July and August of 1987. The findings of a case tend to hold the most importance to the case, and I want to look at the findings of both courts to see where the Supreme Court differed in its decision. The Tennessee courts ruled in favor of the plaintiff, that is, the students and parents, for the case. They found that the schools had ways to allow the students to exempt themselves from the offending curricula, and that the students would allow the plaintiffs to opt specifically out of the reading program, instead of needing, as they would have otherwise, to opt out of free public education entirely. They also ensured that the school district would be protected from financial liability, while also entitling the plaintiffs to a hearing for damages due to harm suffered. When this case reached the Supreme Court, this verdict was overturned. They found that mere exposure does not violate or burden the right to free exercise of religion as protected by the First Amendment, and that the school curriculum does not need to be majorly reworked to accommodate religious beliefs. Precedent was found in 3 prior cases. Sherbert v. Verner, where the school was not denying an employee a benefit, but only presenting the offending materials to students. Torcaso v. Watkins, that students were not being coerced into doing anything beyond the bounds of their religious beliefs. And Wisconsin v. Yoder, that the case of the plaintiff was too general compared to the Amish community of Wisconsin v. Yoder, and that the plaintiff had more options than this precedent case. What should teachers take from this case? While the courts are on our side with these more minor religious conflicts, the presence of this conflict at all should still give us pause. If we involve religious themes in our curriculum or themes related to that subject, we should be prepared to defend those materials and their educational value. Thank you for watching and/or listening. Here at the end are my complete references for this presentation.